In 2019, you can choose from a growing selection of Android One smartphones, offering a nice clean stock version of Google's OS with the added benefit of 2 guaranteed years of OS and security updates. However, even now, just 2 manufacturers are responsible for pretty much every single Android One handset that hits the UK, Motorola and Nokia. Seriously, Nokia by itself churns out these things faster than a Greg's pasty machine. If you put them all into a sack, you could then use said sack to beat a blue whale to death, if for some weird reason you really had something against blue whales. Anyway, I digress. I've had the chance to review quite a lot of the Android One handsets you can buy right now in 2019, and here's my full review roundup to help you decide which one might be best for you. And for more on the latest and greatest mobile tech, please do poke subscribe and ding that notifications bell. Cheers! So first up, if you're after a premium Android One handset, pretty much your only real choice right now is the Nokia 9 PureView. This 6-inch handset boasts a lot of features that you simply will not find in the rest of the Android One lineup, including a water-resistant design, an in-display fingerprint sensor, and a gorgeous Quad HD Plus OLED screen that frankly is the mutt's nuts. However, the feature that really made headlines when this thing launched is that innovative 5-lens camera slapped on the back. That may sound slightly excessive, even in a world flooded with tri-lens smartphone snappers, but together these lenses can capture beautifully detailed shots with incredible depth of field. However, because of the way it works, the Nokia 9 PureView is definitely best suited to enthusiast photographers who already know how to handle a camera. Go check out my guide for a closer look at that tech and the cool features that you can play around with. And bear in mind, for this kind of cash, you can get some more user-friendly handsets like the Asus Zenfone 6, which also offer a near stock Android experience. As far as pricing goes, it is then a big step down from the Nokia 9 PureView to the Moto One and the Moto One Vision. These Motorola handsets both cost around 270 quid, although the original one can be found for around £200 if you shop around on the likes of Amazon. The One Vision offers the better screen of this pair, popping out Full HD Plus visuals, while the Moto One makes do with a 720p resolution display. You also get a bigger battery with the Vision, although both of these phones can make it through a busy day if you don't absolutely abuse them. As for the camera tech, well, the Vision technically boasts the better hardware of this pair, but that doesn't necessarily translate into better quality photos and home movies. Both of these phones suffer from occasional autofocus glitches, although the Moto One Vision does have a semi-decent night mode for those low light snaps, and its AI smarts can suggest a better mode to suit current conditions. But besides that, it is pretty much the same set of features and very similar results all around. At a similar sort of price to the Motorola phones, you can also grab the Nokia 8.1, which unfortunately I have not had the opportunity to review. However, like the Nokia 9 PureView, you do get that premium feel aluminium frame and of course that slick Android One UI experience. But the specs have been pared down a bit and you get a more simple dual lens rear camera in order to bring down the cost a bit. Another cheaper alternative is the Nokia 7.1, which was originally 300 quid, but it now sets you back just £200 on Amazon and the likes of Carphone Warehouse as well. The Nokia 7.1 is effectively just a slightly smaller version of the 8.1 with a 5.8-inch Full HD display that actually supports HDR movie streaming as well. Very impressive for that low asking price. Unlike those more premium Nokia handsets, everything is wrapped up in a sleek aluminium chassis. Sexy times indeed. Unfortunately, the Nokia 7.1 is surprisingly stuttery at times, despite that clean version of Android. I actually prefer the slightly older Nokia 7 Plus, which has better specs for more sleeker, nippier performance, and also better camera tech as well. It's definitely not an easy find these days, the Nokia 7 Plus, but if you do, then definitely grab on with both hands. So now we're on to the proper budget Android One blowers, and the Nokia 4.2 is also one of the latest to hit the UK, costing just 150 quid. I've just done my full unboxing of the Nokia 4.2, so I haven't fully reviewed this handset yet, but there is plenty to like here. Performance is of course budget at best, so don't expect to do any gaming or anything too intensive on it. But that said, the Nokia 4.2 is still fine for everyday use and media streaming with a respectable 5.7-inch HD Plus screen. The dual lens rear camera serves up plenty of features, including a dedicated live bokeh mode and auto HDR smarts as well, so it's pretty good for your everyday snaps. And there's a dedicated physical assistant button too, which is great news if you're constantly bugging Google for help with your everyday existence. For a little less cash, you can snatch up the Nokia 6.1 instead, which is getting on a bit but still solid value for money. Qualcomm's Snapdragon 630 chipset runs the show and does a pretty bang-up job of it as well, while the super sharp Full HD Plus display means crisp visuals whatever you're up to. The rugged yet smart finish of the 6000 series aluminium frame is definitely less smudgy than the glass-backed Nokia 4.2. And sure, the Zeiss branded 16 megapixel rear camera has its limitations, but you can shoot some good looking photos and video as long as your conditions are pretty decent. While your home movies will boast some impressive spatial audio thanks to the Nokia 6.1's dual mic setup. The Nokia 5.1 is another aging alternative. It'll cost you around the £120 mark, but it still boasts an aluminium chassis and a 5.5-inch Full HD Plus display. It can certainly be laggy, so it's definitely best just for simple web browser message and things like that, and the camera performance is very basic as well. But if your budget is tighter than a gnat's chuff, then this is basically one of your only options. And hey, at least it looks great. Alternatively, the fresher Nokia 3.2 will also set you back just over a ton, and in a nutshell, this is a bigger version of the Nokia 4.2 with a slightly more basic Snapdragon platform. HMD has also culled the depth sensor from the rear camera, so there's no portrait mode on offer, but for everyday pics it's still absolutely fine. And that right there is my roundup of the best Android One smartphones that you can grab in 2019 that I've actually had a bit of a play with. As you can see, if you're after a premium handset, there's not exactly much in the way of choice, but around the £100 to £300 mark, there's absolute bugger tons, so basically take your pick. So which Android One phone are you most tempted by, or if you've got an Android One handset right now, would you recommend it? Definitely let us know in the comments down below. I'm hoping to bring you more reviews of the latest and greatest Android One smartphones very soon, so please do poke subscribe and ding that notifications bell for more on the latest and greatest mobile tech. Cheers everyone, love you!